Hey guys, Steven here, aka OnlyMasks, here back with another video. Got my Sin Cara mask on, ready to make it, got my armbands. Today I'm going to be talking about a lot of different subjects, or one main subject, but with little subjects in it. Today's going to be, who do you like better, Sin Cara or Rey Mysterio? Now, I really like them both. My Rey Mysterio mask is coming in the mail. I got my only my Sin Cara so far, but I really do want to know, who do you guys like better? Is Rey Mysterio 619 times better than Sin Cara, or is Sin Cara the new Rey Mysterio? Is he the new high-flying sensation? That's what I want to know. So, I'm going to just be talking about the pros and cons. Let's first talk about Rey Mysterio. Now, I personally think this, Rey Mysterio back then in his prime or whatever would definitely beat Sin Cara at the moment. If they went one-on-one, Rey Mysterio would definitely beat Sin Cara, you know, when he was in ECW, AAA, WCW, when he first started in WWE in 2002 to 2004. Those were his best days. Now he's kind of watered down. He's not as exciting, but he is still very exciting. Now, Sin Cara, this is what I like a little better about Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, when Rey Mysterio wrestles, and he doesn't do as good high-flying moves as Sin Cara, but when he does one, he really gets back up fast, and it's just a fast-paced match. Now, with Sin Cara, he does better high-flying moves, but his high-flying, what am I trying to say? He does better moves, but it kind of slows down for another 3 seconds after that. You know, he's more of a slow wrestler, but I've seen an interview with Sin Cara before, and a lot of people compare Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara as I am doing today. And Sin Cara says he doesn't like that because, you know, they're a lot different, wrestlers, and yes, they are both lucha libres, and yes, they are both high flyers, but they do have different styles. Sin Cara's more slow, but his moves are more effective, where Rey Mysterio's moves are effective, but not as effective, but he's more high flying, or as fast. Now, another pro, and let's talk about their masks. Whose mask do you think looks cooler? Now, I've always been a fan of Rey Mysterio, you know, back in 2005 when I first started watching wrestling. You know, I saw his first match. It was Rey Mysterio versus Mark Henry. And what got me into wrestling actually was a game called WrestleMania 21. You know, the title kind of makes it seem like a sucky game, but the game was actually one of the best wrestling games I've played, better than SmackDown vs. Raw. It was a certainly fun game. I loved it. But, you know, it was all great, and I would play as Rey Mysterio on that game. This was before I watched wrestling. It was my brother's game, and I would love it. I thought the 619 was the coolest thing in that game, so once I saw it in real life, I was like, yeah, woo! And Rey Mysterio became my favorite wrestler. Well, not later after, Rey Mysterio became the World Heavyweight Champion, and I was all excited, all thrilled. I was, yeah, because Rey was the champion, my favorite wrestler. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about the masks. Now, Rey Mysterio has more masks than Sin Cara. Sin Cara was pretty much blue and white so far, just in WWE. Rey Mysterio has more mask designs, but overall I kind of think Sin Cara's mask looks a little cooler because he got the wing tips, and you can't see his eyes, and you can't see his mouth, where Rey Mysterio's face is a little more revealed than Sin Cara's, and Rey Mysterio looks like the strap where Sin Cara's you just put on. And Sin Cara's mask is very easy to breathe out of, so I imagine it's easier for Sin Cara. Now, another pro and con about this, let's talk about the finisher. The 619 versus whatever Sin Cara does, the one off the top rope and the other, I don't know their names yet because, I'm sorry for that, but, the one off the top rope for Sin Cara versus the 619, let's talk about that, because the other one he just started using not that long ago, but the top rope finisher I've seen from other wrestlers such as Paul Burchill and they used to use that. I don't know exactly what it's called, but other wrestlers have used that for his finisher, so Sin Cara is not the first one, but the 619 is very unique, you know. No other wrestler has ever used it before, it's just Rey Mysterio. Now, in Lucha Libre, yes, and all that, but just in WWE, Rey Mysterio is the only one. Now, Sin Cara's finisher has been used over and over, but Rey Mysterio's nobody uses, but also Rey Mysterio's is very fake. You could tell it's fake. If you've never watched WWE before, that'd probably be your first giveaway, because the wrestler's totally set up for it. I mean, if you're really wrestling, you would just get out of the... No other wrestlers actually get in the middle of the ropes, you know, and stay there, and But I'd say Sin Cara's finisher wins on this one. Yes, it has been used by the wrestlers, but it kind of is a little cooler, and it's, yeah, it's not as fake. So now let's get to another pro and con. Trying to get to one. The excitement of their matches. Now, Sin Cara's matches, like I said, are a little more slower, but they are exciting, such as Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio pulls out all the switches and stuff, but so does Sin Cara. Sin Cara really high flies, and he really excites the crowd, you know. Sin Cara, he's just an amazing wrestler, but I'm going to have to give this one to Rey Mysterio just because he's a little more fast-paced, even though Sin Cara does do a little bit better moves half the time. So I give this one to Rey Mysterio. What do you guys think? Put in the comment section below, like all these other questions. Next, their entrances. Rey Mysterio, let's talk about both entrances of Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's old entrance is still nothing compared to Sin Cara's new entrance. I mean, he would jump out and you'd be all cool. Now, Rey Mysterio's new entrance, you know, there's two pyros to it, but Sin Cara, how he jumps over the top ropes, yes, I do know he uses a trampoline to jump up over the ropes. But it's still very impressive, you know, that's a big leap, and that's just I like how the pyros go off right when he's in the middle of the air. That's just one of the coolest finishers, or not finishers, entrances I've ever seen. Mic skills I had to put in, both are probably not very good at mic skills. Now, I know, I've seen an interview with Sin Cara. Sin Cara does not speak English, so pretty much throws him off the bat. Even though how much Rey Mysterio struts at the mic, Sin Cara doesn't know how to speak English, so that kills off a lot of the crowd. So I don't really see Sin Cara becoming a champion for a while, because pretty much to be a good big champion like World Heavyweight, you do have to know English, and you do have to hype up the crowd and either be a good heel or a good face. Now, I'm not taking anything away from his wrestling ability, but if he can't talk on the mic, or a lot of people can understand that, you know, he really can't be a big champion for a while. He's probably trying to learn at the moment. But hey, Rey Mysterio, he's pretty shitty on the mic too. Yep, the guys all have to admit, Rey Mysterio is not the best at the mic, you know. Half of it because he speaks half Spanish and half American in it, and he's just never been good at really hyping up the crowd and making good rivalries. But Sin Cara, I would like to see how he does do on the mic. If they had subtitles or something for the Spanish words, that would be pretty cool. But my skills go to Rey Mysterio, entrance goes to Sin Cara, wrestling style. You know, Rey Mysterio's more high-flying, and more, or not more high-flying, but more fast-paced, so I give that one to Rey Mysterio. So 2-1 for Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. What else did I say? The Mask, Sin Cara 2-2, and finisher, Sin Cara, so 3-2. So far, all I can remember is 3-2 goes to Sin Cara. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm pretty glad I already have 15 subscribers. That makes me feel good. Thank you guys. Comment in the section below what you thought of all these, who you thought was better than this, and who you thought was better than that. Rate this video, favorite this video. I'm Steven, aka OnlyMasks. See you guys next time.